And doctors, meanwhile, say the victims of the marathon bombings continue to recover. More than a dozen lost limbs and will need most care, of course. Officials in Boston are trying to raise money for the victims to help pay for their continued care.
Well, there has been an outpouring of support from strangers from all around the world after the Boston Marathon bombings.
And now one company on Long Island is making a life-changing donation to the youngest victims who lost limbs.
Fox 5's Ashley Mastronardi has the story.
And all of a sudden, we heard a loud blast, and the first bomb had gone off, and we knew just by the sheer sound of it and the smoke that it wasn't something that was just a fun explosion of confetti or anything like that.
Adrienne Haslett Davis recalls the horror of losing her foot during the Boston Marathon.
I just kept screaming out, I'm a ballroom dancer, please save my foot. And I just kept screaming it over and over again.
It's a story similar to that of Amy Palmero Winters, who lost her leg during a motorcycle accident in 1994.
Doctors had said that you'll never walk again. And it was my spirit and determination that told them, yes, I would.
Determined to help others walk, almost 2 decades later, Palmero Winters is the director of Step Ahead Prosthetics in Hicksville, Long Island. She says the struggle of the marathon victims is not lost on her.
You wake up one day and you've lost a part of your body. How are you going to walk? How are you going to function? How are you going to get back to work? For children, how are you going to go back to school and play with your friends?
That's why Step Ahead is donating prosthetics to the children who lost their limbs on that fateful day in Boston. But Palmero Winters says at this point, about a week and a half after the attacks, the focus is on getting the victims healed.
The doctors and the surgeons are all doing their jobs to get them to the point where they can start the process of walking again and wearing a prosthetic.
A Step Ahead has contacted the hospitals in Boston and will be sending a team out there to work on prosthetics for the children. In Hicksville, Ashley Mastronardi, Fox 5 News.